everybody, I'm Chris Provost. You're watching Provost Park Pass, and today I'm going to tell you all the things you need to know if you're going to Epcot for your very first time. All the secrets and hacks. Let's do this. All right, when you enter Epcot, I want you to think of the number 8, little circle and circle. That's how this is divided. Epcot's got a circle here and a circle at the bottom. The top part here is called the World Celebration, and the bottom part is called the World Showcase. Now, I know for this video the map is upside down, but really when you enter the park, it's like this, okay? There's the giant Epcot ball. That's what we just entered in. One circle, this circle. All right, so Epcot's so interesting. I want you to think of it like two parks, okay? The World Showcase and then the World Celebration. The World Celebration, that's where the Epcot ball is here. This is kind of the area where most of the thrill attractions are, the rides are. This is where you have Guardians of the Galaxy. This is where you have Test Track. You have the Finding Nemo. They also have like what is this called? What's the Spaceship Earth? All the attractions, they're done here on this side. The World Showcase, that's where all the countries are. That's where you got like Japan, Germany, France. And I'll talk about that when we get down there. That has a totally different vibe, and you'll expect different things down there. So this area here is really for where a lot of kids want to come and play out here. They have Moana. They're going to have the water experience of Moana. They have like Life of the Loam. Like, what is it called? The Life of the Loam? It's the you know, the boat ride. What's a boat ride?
Oh, the Living with the Land.
Living with the Life of the Loam. That is a Magic the Gathering card. But they have Living with the Land, which is another fun attraction for little kids. All right, so we're still in the World Celebration. Behind me is the Connections Eatery. The reason I'm pointing this out, it's one of the few restaurants on this side of the park where you can get refills. So if you buy a drink, you keep getting refilled as for your meal, which is pretty nice, just so you know. Little tip there. All right, now behind me is one of the greatest roller coasters you could really go on, anywhere. It's amazing. It's a Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. Now, here's the thing you have to be aware of, is that what you're gonna wanna do is get in the virtual queue. This is one of the weird things about Disney here. So, at 7 a.m. in the morning, you're gonna get up, you're gonna wake up, you set your alarm for 6:50. At 7 a.m., you're gonna get on the app, and you're gonna go in and make a virtual queue reservation. You have to keep like pulling down, refreshing, and make a virtual queue reservation. That way, and then you'll get a reservation, it'll tell you which time you can return here. Here's the thing. You have to have a virtual reservation in order to ride the ride. You just can't wait in line, walk up and wait in line. So you gotta make a reservation. If for whatever reason at 7 a.m. you try to make a reservation and it's full and doesn't work, they're gonna do it again at 1 p.m. in the afternoon and make another reservation. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, if you wake up at 6:55 and just keep refreshing that screen, boom, 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 like keep refreshing, you should be able to make a reservation. I have had no difficulty really doing it. So that's a really nice thing. Be aware of that. Don't just come here thinking you can wait in the line, because then your kids and you and everyone's gonna be disappointed. Virtual queue this sucker, because you have to. All right, now guys, Epcot is in Florida. I know, it's pretty obvious, but there's some things that you need to know if you've never really been to Florida before, is the humidity. It gets very hot. So, like right now it is March. We are in March, it's like March 5th or something, and I am wearing jeans. Look at these Levi's. It's too hot. I made a mistake. I should not have worn Levi's. Whatever the temperature is, because of humidity, tack on 9 or 10 degrees. I'm kidding you not. So if it says 71, it's gonna feel like 81. If it says 85, it's gonna feel like 95 because of the humidity. So you want to dress appropriately. Light, breathable clothing, shorts, and the most important part is hydration. You have to drink a lot of water. Water, because you're gonna be sweating a lot because of all the humidity. And you don't realize you're sweating so much because it's humid, and then all of a sudden everybody gets cranky, they get angry, they get upset, they get headaches because you're dehydrated. So you need to drink a lot of water and have your kids drinking a lot of water, constantly be drinking water. It's just something you have to do. Like literally, look, in my backpack, what do I have? I have my water bottle, and it's like 11 in the morning and I've already like down most of it. You have to drink a lot of water. Woo, woo, monorail. All right, so behind me back there, you can see a building, a very nondescript building. It's called Living with the Sea, SEA. Now in there they have the Finding Nemo attraction, and then they also have an aquarium where kids can go in, they can explore and see all the fishes and see all these really cool things. Then if you go right over here, you have Living with the Land. See, Living with the Sea, Living with the Land. I see what they did there. This one's got like Soarin' in it, but it also has like Turtle Talk with Crush, and there's some amazing attractions and things in there for kids to learn, like a Discovery Center. It is awesome. There are two buildings you'll just walk right by and not even really notice unless you knew to go there. So be sure to check them out. I want to go in the Living Seas building just to kind of show you how cool it is. Because most people just skip right over this building. And one other thing to think about, when I say this place is cool, I mean temperature-wise, it is also very cool. So on a hot day, it's perfect to come in here just as an adult. You have your kids run around and you can cool down. All right, so they have all these amazing stuffed animals. This is Hank. By the way, how many tickles does it take to make Hank laugh? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 tickles.
I don't think this is the time for that type of humor.
Look at you come inside here. They have the undersea viewing. You go up there. They've got all kinds of little areas for you. Second level aquarium. I'm gonna go in here and show you a few areas. That's like kids can play in there. Like, yeah, a big giant shark there to play. There's a giant aquarium. You go in here and take a look. It's filled with water, and there are fish in there. You can even come here and see manatees. They have a manatee aquarium. And they also have like ocean life, like a reef ecosystems you can see. Hey, why did the jellyfish blush? Because it saw the ocean's bottom. Get it? All right, so when I was inside the building, I refilled my water bottle. It is no joke. You need to hydrate and drink a lot. And because what happens, by the time you realize you're dehydrated, it's too late. You'll start getting a headache, you'll feel gross. And when I say feel gross, I don't mean like you're like, oh, I don't look pretty. I mean, you just don't feel good. So you got to keep drinking all the time. Water, like keep going to buildings. They have little places you can refill your bottles. You just need a water bottle. Refill it, refill, refill. Behind me, they have Butterfly Landing. Butterfly Landing is literally where they have all these butterflies that come in, and you walk in there, and it's just like a butterfly garden. They flit around and they flutter by and they land on your nose. All right, behind me is the Journey into Imagination building. Now this building is where, for those of you from like California West Side, the West Coast, there's a thing called Figment. It's like this imagination dragon thing. It's a really big deal here in Florida. That's kind of the home of Figment right there. Blah, 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 blah. And there's a nice little attraction. It's a slow moving attraction. Kids will like it. It's very fun. It's the Figment thing behind me. I just said the Figment thing, and I'm with my friend Phillip, who's a Floridian, and he's like, the Figment thing! They take Figment very serious here in Florida. Like, don't make fun of Figment.
No. He just had a birthday.
He did.
Just can't make fun of Figment.
Just turned 41. Figment just turned 41. All right, so here we are. Now, turn the map upside down because we've been in this top part of the 8 right here. We are now walking through this little narrow place here. This is going to connect us to the bottom part of Epcot. So remember, think of it like an 8. By the way, what did the 0 say to the 8? Hey, nice belt.
Right, not the time for jokes.
Okay, so we're going to be entering into the World Showcase. And once you get there, I'll be talking a little bit about this because there's a lot of, it's got a different reputation than probably what you're used to. I just want to show some of these flowers. Right now it's a flower, like this festival of flowers. Look at these flowers over here. These are not painted. These are real flowers. I dig it so much. Look at this, I love this. It's like it's right out of the 70s, I think. Look at those amazing flowers. I think it's so cool. All right, now we are in the World Showcase. This is the part that most people talk about. It's a circle, and there's like 11 different countries, like Norway, Canada, Mexico, Japan, China, America, right behind me. And this is really fun for adults. But I also want to say this. This is also a very fun area if you have little ones. This is where they got attractions. They have like the Frozen attraction, and also you go into Mexico, they have a little boat ride for little kids to ride. They love that. And this is the area where most of the princesses are. If your children are interested in meeting princesses, you're gonna want to come down to the World Showcase. Now, sometimes this park gets a little bit of a bad reputation, but it's not that bad. It's one of the common things that people like to do. They like to what's called eat or drink around the world. They'll go to each of the different like pavilions and grab a piece of food, or they'll also go to each of the different pavilions and drink an adult beverage, go all the way around the world. It's people like that to do that. Now, here's the only thing is be mindful, respectful, because if you get a little too crazy, you might be escorted out of the park. So they had Food and Wine Festival here at Epcot, which is a very big deal. That is now closed, and now they have what's called Flower and Garden Festival. Now, when you think of Flower Garden Festival, just think of Food and Wine Festival. It's basically the same thing. All the food offerings are still offered. They just now have lots of cool plants and things flowers planted around, so you can check out these amazing, beautiful flowers. Spring flowers. All right, so keep an eye out on the, you'll see this little thing down here in the World Showcase. It says Kid Caught Fun Spot. They're periodically, that means that there's a little area in there where you go in and kids can do arts and crafts. And so if you see that, you have little ones that want to do arts and crafts, look for the Kid Caught Fun Spots. All right, so here's a map. This is where we entered in the entrance right here. Remember I told you it's kind of like an 8. There's a circle there and then a bigger circle there. It's like the number 8. So we walked through here. Remember, this is all the little fun areas there for kids. This is like the Guardians of the Galaxy, all that over there. But then we're gonna come here. This is the World Showcase. Giant lake, and you walk around it to all the different pavilions. And you've got like Canada, United Kingdom, you've got France, Morocco, Japan, the American Adventure, Italy, Germany, this is like a little African outpost, China, Norway, Mexico. And we're gonna come over here because I want to talk about this. This makes Epcot so special and different than any other Disney park. When I get there, I'll talk about that. All right, so right behind me is the International Gateway to Epcot. This is very special to Epcot. Epcot has 2 entrances. They have the main entrance by the big giant Epcot ball that we came in. Most people come in there. And then behind me, they have the International Gateway. This is special. This is really cool. So if you are staying like at Pop Century, the Caribbean Resort, the Riviera, anytime you take a Skyliner drops you off right there. Also, like the yacht club and the beach club, you can literally walk to those hotels right over that hill. So if you can take the Skyliner, if you're like park hopping, it's an easy way to get in the park. It's the only park that has these 2 entrances. So you got the main entrance and the International Gateway. It's awesome. Now you might be thinking to yourself, well, Chris, I want to come down here to stay. It's so easy to do. What you want to do is click the link down below, and you'll get the best prices on your tickets and your hotels down here for Disney World, the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, all of it. Or you can call 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY. And when you call them, be sure to tell them that Provost Park Pass sent you. And if you book a hotel and tickets, when you do that, they will give you their concierge service for free. What? Most places charge that. What does that mean? That means you just tell them all the things you want to do. They'll help you make all the reservations. Like if you want to see Beauty and the Beast, the dining thing, they'll make the reservations for you. It makes your vacation so easy and stress-free, which is awesome. I mean, that's free, so might as well use that. So you can call them or click the link down below. But keep in mind, that is another entrance in here to Epcot. It is so convenient. At nighttime, just go get on that, or if you're park hopping, you get on Skyliner, easy peasy. Did you guys notice my tie? I did it for all like bright and happy and colory for the flowers. I had to find a little spot where I could be quiet so I can talk to you guys for hang on. Look at these amazing flowers. Found this nice little spot right here by the water. Let's turn around so we can talk. Hey, anyways, I am talking to you. And yes, I am talking to you. And you might be thinking, Chris, you're not talking to me. He's talking to everybody else but me. No. I am talking to you. You are important. Did you know that? You make the world better. And I hope you hear that enough. I want you to know that you are appreciated, you are unique, and you are special. And you make the world better by being part of it. 100% you do. And if you're getting down, if you're having a bad day or feeling a little overwhelmed or you're feeling like, I don't know what's going on, I want you to take a deep breath and know that I appreciate you. And I think that you are great. I really do. All right, let's continue on to the video. I'm walking over to the French Pavilion. You might be asking yourself, why are you going to the French Pavilion? Because I'm going to be meeting some of my friends here from Disneyland Paris. And I'm gonna have them walk me through the French Pavilion. And I wanna get their take on how they feel about it. That'll be our next video. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. You guys are absolutely amazing. You're wonderful. I hope these tips are helpful. And if you know any more tips that are helpful for people coming for the very first time down to Epcot, put it down in the comments down below so that people can read them. Hi guys, how are you? Yeah, I think I said that. Hit the like and subscribe. You guys, I'll put comments down below. I'll talk to you guys later. You guys are the best. Bye-bye. Epcot! is so fun. I love it. It's one of my favorite Disney parks. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da. So many things to do. It's got one of the best roller coasters you'll ever go on. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. And the World Showcase is super fun. I love it.